Hari students, good morning to all of you. This is our review lesson on globalization. We have completed all the topics in globalization. So I hope you understood the lesson very well. By the time, let me make you remember about the practices or precautions to be taken during this period. The disease is not completely gone out from our society, so should be very careful regarding the practices and should follow the word SMS always in your mind. Okay, in this lesson we have discussed topic by topic all the topics in this lesson. So once again let me make you remember what are the topics we discussed in this lesson. So we have discussed the chapter globalization. So we have discussed the under globalization, what are the changes came in the market? What are the changes came in the market? What are the changes came? A lot of choice is offered to us. Wide range of products are available in the market. The stiff competition among the producers regarding the goods available in the market. And we are now offered with large variety of goods and services in the market of different types. Okay, so what is globalization? What is globalization? Adishesh, can you tell me what is globalization? All are telling from there, I know, but still I asked Adishesh. Okay, what is globalization? It is integration of the market. How the market is integrated? Through technology. Technological improvement, we have integrated the market and the entire world is brought into a village with the help of technology in IT and transportation. Okay, so under globalization a lot of changes came in the market. Market is integrated with each other, or integration of the market is took place. Okay, now who played a major role in integrating the market? Multinational companies played a major role in integrating the market. What is the role played by the multinational companies or corporations? Some companies together formed corporations or multinational corporations, we call it. Multinational corporations play a major role in integrating the market. By using different techniques, they integrated the market. They placed the orders with the local markets. They purchased the local markets and invested technology money in that market, or they entered into contract with the market. These companies, like this way, they have given designing power to some local companies. They made some other companies the duty of assembling the product. Like this way, different techniques are adopted by the companies for integrating the production, so they are called multinational corporations. Okay, now the investment, that is we are investing money or machinery or land for the starting of production, but when it is invested by a foreign company, it is called a foreign investment. When it is invested by a foreign company, it is called a foreign investment. Earlier we know our government has imposed some trade barriers because to restrict the entry of foreign goods in the market and thereby protecting the domestic market. We have imposed some restrictions. These are called trade barriers. Tariff or tax is one such restriction made by the government to protect the domestic products. So trade barriers were imposed by the government. So globalization is interlinking of the market or integrating the market together. A lot of changes came in the market under globalization. Lot of products are available. Stiff competition among the producers, regularized the prices. All this we have studied under various topics. Then a major role is played by multinational company in integrating the market. Now, what is liberalization is the next topic we have discussed. So, uplifting these trade barriers imposed by the government is called liberalization. Upliftment of these trade barriers is called liberalization. and in this process a major role is played by World Trade Organization. Upliftment of trade barriers is made by World Trade Organization. World Trade Organization, 165 countries of the world are members of World Trade Organization. They encourage the global integration of markets. Exposure to the products in the world market is encouraged by the World Trade Organization, and they promoted foreign investment. Liberalization of the policies are promoted by the World Trade Organization. So, the government to attract investors, a special economic zone or ZES is made, and in which worldwide arrangements are made for the companies. Under ZES, worldwide arrangements are made for the companies like tax exemption for initial 5 years, educational setup for their children, the officials' children, then recreation facilities, transportation, technological help, all these kinds of achievements are provided under this ZES by the government to protect the or to invite the foreign investors or to help the foreign investors. So this is called ZES or Special Economic Zone. This is a special privilege given for promoting the foreign investment. Now, we have seen that the Ford Motors has 26 branches all over the world. In India, they entered into tie-up with the Mahindra and Mahindra for encouraging the production. This is a good aspect because by providing technology, by providing money, they promoted the production unit in our country. And some of the Indian companies themselves investing in technology and money, they raised it to the level of a foreign company or multinational company. Example, Tata Motors, this automobile sector, Ranbaxy in medical sector, then Infosys in communication technology, this information technology. Like this way, some of the Indian companies themselves raised the standard of a multinational company. These are all the advantages what we have achieved under the globalization, but still we demand for a fair globalization. So we can analyze what are the positive and negative aspects about this globalization, or why we demand for a fair globalization. Why we demand for a fair globalization? Because even though a lot of positive aspects are there. What are the positive aspects? Rivin Soji, can you tell me what are the positive aspects? Choice is offered, quality is maintained, price equalization is given importance, stiff competition is there. All these are very good. Our goods are getting an opportunity to be exposed in the world market. All these facilities we are getting. Still we need a fair globalization. Why we need a fair globalization? Because under this one of the major steps taken by the government is flexibility in labor laws. Each country has its own labor laws are there. The duty of the government is to protect the workers also. But under this says flexibility in labor laws is introduced. As per this flexibility, there is no need to maintain permanent laborers. At peak time only they can appoint more laborers, and when this work pressure is over, they can remove them from the work. So here also the workers are suffering under this flexibility in labor laws. Like that way, the developed nations of the world are doing a lot of trade barriers, or they imposed a lot of trade barriers on foreign goods to their country. So each government can take the decision what are the goods to be imported to our country, what are the goods to be exported from our country. We can take the decision. So here they are imposing restrictions on other countries' entry in the market or their country's market. Thus they are affecting the developing nations of the world. This is another factor where we require more concern. Then under this flexibility in labor laws, we have seen that especially in weaving sector, in bag making industry, chappal making industry, we have the example of Chinese toys, how they entered in the market by selling cheap toys, and with the special designs they conquered the market. So what is the after effect of that? Indian toys has lost the market. This we have seen, is it or not? So like this way, different malpractices are existing by the powerful countries of the world or wealthier nations of the world, where we require certain interference from the part of World Trade Organization, or should adopt a policy of a fair globalization. That is more important. Okay, so there are lot of good aspects are there, where goods are exposed in the world market, quality of the goods is maintained, well-off buyers are getting a lot of products which improved the living conditions of the people. Then workers, the technology, by investing technology and money, the companies are raised to a level of multinational companies. These are all the advantages what is enjoyed under globalization. But still there are lot of malpractices are also there, where one major sector is the superiority enjoyed by the well-to-do nations or wealthier nations of the world. Like that way, these flexibility in labor laws, where workers are hit back. We have an example of one lady working in a weaving sector, where she was enjoying all the facilities protected by the organized sector. But when that factory closed down, she has to work in another private firm, where she has to work without any protection of labor laws, and for the days in which she is working only she will get the money, and no facilities are provided by the company, like medical facilities or PF or like that way. So they are worst hit by these companies' laws. These are the negative aspects what we have to consider regarding the globalization process. So under globalization, integration of the market takes place. Wide range of goods are available in the market, changes in the market are there, investment is made by the foreign companies called foreign investment, then trade barriers are uprooted, and liberalization policy is introduced to attract the foreign investors. Cess is introduced. World Trade Organization plays a major role in inviting foreign investment and maintaining the balance of trade. And positive aspects are there, like standard of living of the people increased, technological advancement is made, then choice is offered to the consumers, then competition maintains the quality, gets exposure of our products in the world market. All these are the positive aspects about the globalization. But at the same time, we are facing a lot of negative aspects, like the powerful countries imposing unnecessary trade barriers on others' products in their market. Flexibility in labor laws is misused by the companies, and there is no security for the employees at this time, and they are not protected. Like that way, World Trade Organization should be more fair in market, how the goods are to be produced and sold. For example, we can say our rubber industry, rubber production is facing with a lot of problems, because even though we are producing rubber from Malaysia, rubber is importing to our country, which affects the local market of our country. This is another example what I have to show. So, lot of examples are where unfair practices are also going to be conducted. Okay, so you understood this lesson very well. I think this is a briefing of the lesson what I told you. Read the textbook very well. Analyze the factors, small columns given in your text also read as source-based questions. After that, I will give you the questions to the Google Classroom. You please read the text very well and come in the interactive session. We will interact. Whatever doubts you have, we can clarify. and interact in a very good manner. Okay, so thank you for your patient listening. We will meet in the next class with a new topic. Okay.